they try to influence you and you decided not to buy, will they behave in a different manner?
Sell, just like you made mention, the old man's restaurant. It's something visual they saw.
And remember, not only for the alpha generation, right? Speak direct to alpha generations, not to the parents.
That's right.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Yes Academy podcast. And over the last couple of episodes, we have been talking about the buying behaviors of the different generations, the boomers, the Gen X, Gen Y, and also the Gen Z. And of course, our guest Jonathan has been sharing with us a lot of information about these different generations. Today, we are going to tap into Jonathan's experience on the last generation, that is Alpha generation. Hi, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you too?
Good. Yes, we have been sharing a lot of information about the previous generations. Was the last couple of episodes. Today, our focus will be on Alpha generation. Yeah, and we understand Alpha generations are those born after 2013 and that will be classified as Alpha generation. So basically, right now we are still in the Alpha generation, right? So what do you think about the Alpha generation?
Oh, you're interesting. They are fully immersed in AI and high tech, and therefore, if any company wants to gear towards their targets, it's always going to be AI. It's going to be high tech driven. We talk about games and all. Yeah. These are some of the things that the alpha generations look like, but they may not have the money to buy though. However, they have the influence.
Share with us how they actually influence the decision makers.
I mean, they understand the power of influence. I mean, I was sharing with one of my colleagues that we probably believe that the younger generations or the alpha generations may not be smarter. However, they influence every decision we do make. They influence every decision that we do make. So they understand that part of them, and they will try to influence you to buy what they want to buy for them. And I think they play a major factor in the consumer.
Oh, yes. Because you know why right now a lot of products are also targeted towards the alpha generation, right? Because they know this generation, although they don't have the money, but the products are for them because the decision makers will buy for them, their parents will buy for them.
Yeah, this is why a lot of products now are into games, into AIs, into high tech stuffs. I mean, I think in the next 10 to 15 years, most products coming out that will stay relevant in the market will be in high tech, AIs, games, whatever.
Now, talking about that in relations to your business, right? How did you add in technology into your product that will cater to this alpha generations?
Yeah, so we are a company that is ever growing because we have a CEO who acts like a Gen Z and Alpha at the same time. He is very updated when it comes to high tech stuffs. I think that's his best area of interest, and so we are building systems. We are building technologies. I mean, we were sharing it together how to incorporate AI into our business. And we believe that our business will stand the test of times and will stand for generations to come.
Now, Alpha, as we know that they are still children now, right? They don't have the purchasing power, but they have the influence. Let me just share with you an experience that I had while I was shooting this event also. So what happened in this wellness event, they were, as I was mentioning, they were launching two products for the Alpha generation. A baby supplement, not a baby supplement, kid supplement. Kid supplement. So what happened was that they were in that event. So they had this coloring contest targeted towards the alpha generation. So they have children between 4 to 7 years old in one category, and then they have those from 8 to 10 years old in another category. So that definitely the alpha generation. And at the same time also, they were doing sampling, right? They were doing sampling and they were passing it to the alpha babies, the alpha kids to have a taste of the new product and all that. And then they ask a question. So how was it? Then if the alpha generation says that, yeah, I like it
I
very
like
much,
it.
then the next question the parents will ask,
Do you
so
want
you want it?
it?
So,
So, yeah.
so in that sense, I believe that although they may not have the purchasing power to buy, but they are a big market by itself.
Yeah. They're a big market by itself, and this is why companies should be looking at their side. You don't force products on them, but you study what they want, the generation in which they are in, as I clearly mentioned. Build things that is related or can be relatable to them. Things like games, things like AI, anything high tech, because they are heavily immersed in high tech.
Right. And when it comes to messaging, right? When it comes to messaging, would you advise companies to target the decision makers, the parents, or the children?
It's the children. As the children, I'll give you an example. There's this restaurant in Ghana, and much as they want everyone to come, they know they have a lot of competition around. So they targeted the alphas by building games or setting up games in the restaurant. So guess what? The alphas will be telling their parents, I want to be in this restaurant, just because they want to play games, not to eat. And it will give the parents also confidence, knowing that when they are in the restaurant and they are playing the game, they are safe. They can also be on their phone to search things, reels. At the end of the day, they all buy from the restaurant. So it was a smarter way for that restaurant to target the alphas, because they understand that the alphas have convincing power to influence their parents to come by.
Well, that is a very interesting
Yeah,
concept, right?
yeah.
While they are actually targeting the alphas, automatically the parents will come.
Yes.
So basically, they are targeting two generations.
They're targeting two generations.
Wow,
at a time.
that is a very interesting concept. But by the way, just to ask, just for our knowledge, is that the games there, what are kind of games that are provided in the restaurant?
Fun games.
You mean physical games?
Yeah, fun games. No, it's all high tech.
Oh,
It's all
okay,
high-tech,
okay.
yeah.
Very interesting, very interesting. Right. We are going to go for a short break, and after we come back, we will continue with the discussion on alpha generation. Be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Let's continue our discussion about the alpha generation. Now, coming back, right? For me personally, when I was doing training, one of the topic that I always discuss with my participants are the different generations, how they work in the different generations. And one of my participants shared with me a very interesting story about the alpha generation, his kids. So what happened was that one fine day, he wanted to bring them up for lunch. And then he asked them, so today, what would you like to eat? He has 4 kids, and the youngest one will say that, let's go to the old man's restaurant. Old man's restaurant, right? Okay, and the father was like, okay, so what is the old man's restaurant? We don't know, so let's go. Right, then they followed the husband and the wife and the 4 kids, they went along. And then after that, so where's the restaurant? Oh, right in front. And then when they arrived, you know what was that restaurant? KFC.
Oh, wow.
And he told me that day he spent 100 ringgit. So in that sense, when you talk about the influencing power of alpha generation, yes, they really have strong influencing power. And I believe that when they get older, they have even more influencing power as even compared to when they were younger.
Yeah.
And when they are young, I always believe one of the weapons that they usually use when they were younger is to cry. I believe you are a father yourself, right?
They understand their power.
Yeah, they understand, and they use their power well, right?
Exactly.
I understand you're a father.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with your alpha kids?
It's
when they want to influence you directly or indirectly to buy something?
It's quite interesting because generally I have a soft spot,
Okay.
not only for my kids, but to everyone. And so it's quite interesting. They know they have that power.
Okay.
However, I make sure that there is also direction, and I expect that they request things that are relevant to them at a particular time or season.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. Right. So if let's say you decided not to buy, they tried to influence you and you decided not to buy, will they behave in a different manner?
No, because I don't shut them out totally. I explain to them why I believe it is not the right time of the season to get it.
Explaining to them is really important to help them to understand.
They get to understand.
Because I remember when I was a kid those days, my parents don't explain to me. Either I will buy for you or I
will
don't buy for you, right? And don't ever come back and ask for it.
Yeah. For them, you need to explain to them. You need to give them reason why.
And also the alpha generation, they are also very exposed when it comes to information, right?
Yes.
Because I believe they watch a lot of YouTube and TikTok, and that's why they are very well exposed.
So visual storytelling is key when it comes to alpha generation. Everything around them is on visuals. So if a company really wants to sell, just like you made mention, the old man's restaurant, it's something visual they saw.
Yes, correct.
Yes. It's something visual they saw. So for them, it's just not going to be about the information you put out there. The visual is what attracts them. So your visual storytelling must be on point.
That's one thing, the visual storytelling. And the second part, I think that can enhance that part of the visual storytelling is the experience.
Right.
I believe that restaurants have that, right, where they not only they have the visual storytelling, but they also get the children to come in and to experience the
content.
the contents there and all that, so that they can actually the alpha generation can also have that kind of experience, and also for their parents.
Exactly.
Okay, so which means that writing doesn't work.
Not for them. Not for the office. Not for the office.
So that means, would you advise companies when they want to develop contents in terms of the messaging, the contents is to use more videos rather than just writing?
More videos, but very short and concise.
Okay. So basically, let's look at the overall, the different generations. So for boomers and Gen X, will it be more written rather than videos? I would say that.
For boomers, it's all about physical touch.
Physical touch. Boomers are physical touch, right?
They really don't do a lot of research. But for the Gen X, yes, because they are logically based. I mean, they buy out of logic.
Right, that will be for Gen X. So remember, companies, right? When you're targeting the boomers, please remember to have more of the personal touch. For Gen X, it's more written. And what about for Gen Y and Gen Z?
Yeah, for Gen Y, I understand they buy out of emotion.
Correct.
And so what you put out there, how it makes them feel. So on Instagram, on Facebook, your content should bring meaning to what you're selling, and they are going to buy. And so for the Gen Ys, develop the art of storytelling.
Yes, so remember, companies for Gen Y, please remember to develop the art of storytelling. Keep telling stories, because stories will sell for Gen Y, right? And would that be for videos and also for written? Which one will work better?
Videos will go better.
Video will go better. All right. Then what about for Gen Z?
Gen Z, similarly to Gen Y, however, you should understand that they are impatient. And therefore, instead of telling a long story, making or bringing in suspense, they don't have that time. I mean, just go straight to the point.
Yes, just go straight to the point.
Yeah, and they are linked more to identity. So just as you mentioned, who is telling the story? is it an influencer? Who is telling the story? Yeah, so who is telling the story matters also to them more
Yeah, very true.
because
And
they want to tag along with that identity.
very true. And remember that short stories will sell better. Short videos, right, will sell better for Gen Z because Gen Z will not have the attention time, will not have the attention span to listen or to watch your long videos. And that is why, in fact, YouTube now, they have these shorts rather than the long ones,
Yeah,
right? I believe Meta has it, Facebook has it, YouTube has it because of the influence from TikTok.
TikTok, yeah.
Because TikTok goes with very short
That's it,
videos,
exactly.
right? And of course we do have the long form also that will be YouTube. Yeah, for I believe that one are targeted towards the Gen Y
Gen
or the
Y.
Gen X,
X.
right? Now, so remember, and also for the Alpha generation, they are very strong influencers. They're very strong influencers, yeah, and they are very exposed. So yes, your messaging will also need to be short and sweet when you are targeting the
alphas.
alpha generations. And remember, not only for the alpha generation, right? Speak direct to alpha generations, not to the parents.
That's right. That's right.
Why not speak to the parents also?
Because the parents don't influence their purchase.
Oh, okay. That means the parents will not tell the children, "Hey, I'm going to buy this for you." No.
They know what they want.
Interesting. Right, so that is where we conclude all the different generations we have covered from boomers right up to alpha generation. So I believe that you have quite a lot of information when it comes to the different generations and how you need to engage and in terms of your messaging for these different generations. So remember to please put down your comments, like and subscribe our channel, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye.